Show. Two idiots on tangents.
It's like a TikTok thing.
Live Wednesdays at 8. YouTube.com/
Little robot?
The Dad
Little robot
and Drew
action?
Show.
Like a little flipper action. I don't know.
Boom.
Boom. It is Wednesday. No, it's not.
No, it is not Wednesday. Why is it not Wednesday, Jamie? Why didn't we do a show yesterday?
Lots of things. Drew had an engagement.
things.
He couldn't make it. And it actually was quite fortuitous because I had a child who was just puking their guts out.
Which is never a good time. No,
never
that's
good.
a
And
time.
I will tell you one thing. I think the hardest thing is to be a parent and see your sick child and literally know there is nothing you can do for them.
Yeah.
Other than to like tell them, hey, you got to ride this out. Like we just got to
tough it out.
like there's literally, and she was such a trooper. I don't know. She got some sort of stomach bug. It lasted like a day and a half, where she literally could not keep anything down. Water would make her throw up. It was so terrible. But she woke up this morning and I feel great was her words. So,
and I heard her say that. I heard her say that as well.
Thankfully, we have that going on. And so yesterday would not have been a good day for me anyway. So we are here on a Thursday.
On a Thursday, we're mixing it up. It's what we do here.
Mixing it up. A little something new.
Hello,
Andromeda Shun, Christopher Jameson, Antonio M, Leslie, Mr. James Wilkerson.
Welcome in, everybody.
I think we'll let some people roll in here. I think people are a little bit late today because they're like, wait, why are they live on a Thursday? This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and they were probably waiting yesterday at 8 p.m. They're like, these guys
I know. And both of us were so busy. Neither one of us did the appropriate thing and put out a message on the page and said, hey, guys, sorry. It's going to be tomorrow. Nope.
Right. So we apologize.
We apologize for being bad at our jobs. We are bad at our jobs.
Yes, we are. We try. We
Good
try
evening,
like heck.
Paul Engel.
Paul Engel, welcome in.
We do try like heck. Hi, Drew looks different. Why does Drew look different? I don't know. Drew?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I haven't shaved today. Maybe that's it.
Lynn, have fun in the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. I know Lynn should be sleeping right now, right? She's normally sleeping around this time.
Right. This is like a normally.
Yeah.
Oh, and happy belated birthday to Andromeda Shun.
Happy birthday. Oh, my goodness. The birthday girl is here.
We got Jill is getting ready to fly to Orlando at 5 a.m. Oh.
Whoa, nice. That's exciting. That's exciting.
That is always fun.
Except for the fact it's 5 a.m. But
oh my God, everybody is about to have. Matt H is getting ready to watch Harmonious.
What?
And then going back to Oklahoma. Hello, Stephanie Kramer. Hello, Sally Turner snuck in here. The Raging Dino is here. I hope you watched Drew's Lakeland Antique vlog. It was made specifically for you, Raging Dino.
Or any dinosaurs that are in the chat. Or any dinosaurs.
Or any other dinosaur. Really. You're correct. You're correct.
You know what I mean? For anybody. For everybody.
Who happens to be a dinosaur fan.
Yeah. Or full-blooded dinosaur. Velociraptor.
They could be.
To be specific. To be specific.
Yes.
You know.
Hello.
Tara Zippy.
Hugs. There's hugs from Dad and Drew.
And smiles, baby. You got to have the smiles, baby. You got to smile.
Hello, Alan. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
You know what? Drew, what time might it be?
I think it might be Obi-Wan. No.
It's time for Disney, Universal, theme parks, that kind of stuff news. You didn't think would be more like focused than that, did you?
Real serious? Get real serious, like I'm typing.
We're gonna get right into this. It's technically not a news story, but we have to discuss Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
There have been 3 episodes so far.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Drew, what are your initial thoughts on Obi-Wan Kenobi?
So, I'm so excited to be talking about this. As you guys can tell, also, me and Jamie are Star Wars up with our attire because we are excited to talk about Star Wars in general anytime. But Obi-Wan. So the first 2 episodes, which I love that they're doing that to get people into it a little bit with the episodes. The first 2, I enjoyed them. They were slow because they have to be a little slow burn, kind of getting into it.
You
Jill
can't
knows what I'm
jump
talking
into
about.
the first episode with craziness.
No, it was like a nice little buildup. I'm like, okay. And then they hit us with episode 3 like that. It was
in the face.
It was like everything that the buildup was for was literally for that episode, just to go, and everything. It just went off the rails in the best kind of way. And what I was so excited about, the way they're taking these like little crevices, little time periods that we don't think about. You know what I mean? Like you don't like really think about the time in between, like when this happens and that happens in the whole Star Wars, universe. And to see what was going on after all of the mayhem that the Empire has done. And I'm going to give things away, and I don't want to. I don't want to spoil
I know.
But it's Jamie, your thoughts. Your thoughts on it, man.
Here's one thing I can't understand. Apparently, it has the lowest Rotten Tomatoes score of all of the Star Wars series that have come out, and it's lower than The Last Jedi. It has like a 58% Rotten Tomatoes from the audience score, 87 from critics. And usually when there's that wide a disparity, it means that there's some sort of review bombing going on where people who are bitter about something about Star Wars have decided to attack it and try to knock it down. Because honestly, even from a critical standpoint, I don't know how you could be like, I'm a Star Wars fan and I hate this.
Right? No, I agree. And I'll tell you, just by watching the first 3 episodes, I have kind of lessened my not liking of the prequels a little less.
Yes.
Because they like I said, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but like they integrate, obviously it's part of the story. They integrate a little bit of that into the story, which they have to keep the story going. And it's like, it's amazing. I'm a Star Wars fan. Jamie's a Star Wars fan. And we're going to tell you right here, fantastic show so far.
Without spoiling anything, there is a scene in episode 3 where Obi-Wan, no spoiler, is in like a little truck thing. He's being transported, and there's a driver, and there's a crazy looking mouth. It's like a mole rat or something. They said
like a mole man or something. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like modeled after a mole man. And I was like, Drew, do you know who voiced man?
Said man. And I said, I was like, no, this was right before we started the show.
And I was like, hold on, I can't tell you off the show. I got to tell you on the show. That is voiced by none other than Zach Braff.
No way, dude. Are you kidding me?
Mr. Scrubs himself.
Dude.
Zach Braff.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
That's who plays him.
Yes. Dude, that makes me so happy you have no idea. That is what? No, dude, now I got to rewatch that. I got to at least rewatch that scene.
I try to see if you can pick out his voice. He's doing a voice, which is funny because it's not like a media. Like, I'm usually really good with picking out voices of actors. Like, I'm so bad, I'll see somebody's face and I won't be able to tell who they are in a movie. I'm like, I don't know, but I'll hear a voice and I'm like, oh, that's so and so.
Yeah. Like it didn't even dawn on me to even honestly to pay attention to who was voicing.
And I'm sorry if we are ignoring the chat. Top Gun Maverick,
Totter,
100% awesome. One of the best movies I've seen in a long time. It is a movie you have to see in the theaters.
Okay,
you have to see it in the theaters.
Right.
The plane scenes are so epic because they are not CGI, and it's inherently obvious that they literally put people in planes and made them fly 6 Gs. It's not somebody in a green screen going.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
You're like, why isn't your face
they
going
literally
back?
threw these people up in fighter jets and tossed them around and made them act while they're doing that.
I don't think I would have gotten that part.
I
Not
almost
with those
puked on
Gs.
Guardians.
Yeah, can you imagine being in a fighter, like a fighter pilot, dude, or fighter jet, dude? Nope.
We said
I wouldn't
Guardians
survive.
would kill Drew. Oh, this would definitely kill Drew.
Oh yeah, no, I would literally, it'd be non-existent. But welcome in Coleman, Corn Dog,
Yes.
Gemma, Johnny Neverland, Totter. Yeah, we didn't mean to
Yep.
like ignore the chat, guys. We just once
Yeah, I'm
we start
sorry.
talking,
Yep.
well, he said Zach Braff, and then of course I just lose all train of thought.
Yes.
And if you don't know who Zach Braff is, he is the character from Scrubs. If you've ever seen the show Scrubs, it is my favorite show of all time. If you haven't watched it, please just give it a
He
look.
made me watch it, and I loved it. It was
I
great.
did. You enjoyed it, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Except for that last season, which you told me didn't exist.
That doesn't. I don't even know what you're talking about. There was no season 9, man. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh,
So
my
yeah,
goodness.
I was blown away by that. Now, a
That's
funny
awesome.
other thing about voices, they credit. Spoiler alert! You should know this. It's been given away by all of the previews and everything. Darth Vader makes an appearance, and he's come back in this series. And they credit James Earl Jones as the voice of Darth Vader, but they are using the same technology they used for redoing Luke's voice in The Mandalorian, where they're using this thing called Respeecher, where it's basically like an AI generated version of his voice. But because it's his voice, they have to credit him. It's like they can't use his likeness without crediting him.
Right.
So they credit him. But
Right.
if you look way deep in the credits, it says Respeecher. Because they wanted his voice to sound exactly like it did back then. James Earl Jones does not sound like James Earl Jones did 30 years ago.
I swear, when I did hear Darth Vader speak, I thought of that as well, dude, where I'm like, wow, that sounds just like he did. And I know he was getting older. But I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you took voice lessons or something. But okay, that makes sense.
No.
They're
using that technology called the Respeecher. It's crazy.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
Rhiannon
wants to know if they did that in Ghostbusters Afterlife for Egon.
They did. It was another
Did
version
they do
of
that
they
too?
did for Egon.
Okay. Nice.
And then they deep faked him, which is the video version of that, where you feed all the images into something and then it turns another actor into that person.
Dude, that deep fake thing blows my mind still. Maybe I sound like Mr. Old Fart.
No.
But like, dude,
No.
yeah, I see it. And I'm like, what? Like when they basically take somebody's face and it slowly, you don't even see it happening, and it morphs into their face. And I'm like, what the heck, dude? That is crazy.
There was one where the guys from one of the YouTube channels, they took this guy who does this Tom Cruise impression. Like the guy is spot on Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And then they deep faked Tom Cruise onto that guy.
Yep. Dude.
It was scary.
No, dude, they did it to Bill Hader. They did it to Bill Hader when he was doing his Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. I don't know if you've ever seen that, dude. It's wild.
Yes. No, I did not. I didn't figure that out. I have to look that up. But yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi has been fantastic. First 3 episodes. There's only 6, which means we only have 3 episodes left, and that's not enough. Not enough.
Nope. Well, it never feels like enough. It never feels like enough.
Tron Legacy was not. That was a CG character. That wasn't deep faking. That was de-aging, which is a similar version to deep faking, but that's where they take the actual actor and then make them look younger. They've done that to Patrick Stewart for the X-Men movies. They've done it to Samuel L. Jackson for some of the Marvel stuff. That's different than deep faking. Deep faking, literally, you could take me and make me Tom Cruise.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
can you imagine that? You can be Tom Cruise and I can be Val Kilmer and we can do the whole show like this.
The whole show.
Do the whole show.
Oh, man. Oh, so great. Excellent.
Sally's not a Tom
speaking-
Cruise fan.
I know.
Not-
Some people are not Tom Cruise fans.
I'm not, but he was good in Top Gun. He was good in Top Gun.
I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise the person,
Mm.
but I am a fan of Tom Cruise movies, and I can separate that.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah.
I mean, if he was like some sort of deranged murderer, I could probably be like, you know what? I'm not going to support that. But he's just a really weird dude.
Yeah. He really is. But one heck of an actor, man. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. And one heck of a like method, like the stuff that they said he does for his movies is just out of control. The level of like realism, like he flies the planes himself. They wouldn't let him fly the fighter jets. That was like one of the rules. They actually had to write it in the thing that like, you know, hey, Tom, you're not allowed to like touch the controls. We know you want to, but you are not allowed to touch the controls.
No touchy.
I
don't blame him though. I'd want to fly one too if I could.
Staying in the Star Wars universe,
in the realm,
in a bit of news that basically just pisses me off.
Wow, Jamie's getting upset.
Oh, you're kidding. Guys, I might have to pop out and pop back in because it is telling me I can't share images, and it's done this to me before. All right, guys, talk to Drew for a second.
Talk to me. I'll talk to you.
And then I will be right back.
Yeah. He'll be back. Don't worry. You won't be stuck with me for too long.
Oh, I'm still here for a second. It's letting me do that.
Oh, you're still here. Okay.
But still talk to Drew.
Yeah, still talk to me. Hi, everybody. Amanda Orlov, welcome in. Alan Buck says his wife loves him in Cocktails. I don't think I've ever seen Cocktails.
Oh, Cocktails, another great movie.
Is that another good Tom Cruise movie?
Yes. Okay, now I'm leaving.
Now he's leaving. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Dad is rage quitting. I know he had to fix something, but maybe he just took off and left us all here. I don't know. But yes, Johnny Depp. I love Johnny Depp. And Rianne, no, I did not watch Stranger Things yet. I feel like I have to get like my mind ready. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, I'm back. Let's see if this worked.
He's back. Thanks for talking with me, everybody.
It was being really dumb. What happened is my computer updated the browser, which broke everything.
Isn't that
all
fun?
Right, let's see.
Updates are
supposed to there we go. That's all we needed.
Boom.
In news that was literally just made to piss Dad and Drew off.
Yeah, I know.
That is what this segment is.
Queen V showed this to me, and for a split second before she even said anything, like I got excited, and then I went, I know what you're going to tell me after. But go ahead, Jamie. I digress.
Disney, okay, for those who don't know, last week was this thing called Star Wars Celebration. It is a Star Wars convention. It's like 4 or 5 days. They have all these panels. They announce stuff for the movies, the TV shows. There's things you can watch. Different people like give presentations. They had it back in, I think, 2019. It was here in Orlando. I got to go to it for one day. And I got to see Warwick Davis give a presentation. It was amazing.
Dude, that's awesome.
And I got to see all this stuff, and they make all these big announcements. Well, this time they announced that Boba Fett and Fennec Shand will be doing meet and greets at Galaxy's Edge. Now, this doesn't make sense because their whole thing with Galaxy's Edge was that Galaxy's Edge was canon, part of Star Wars, and it lived in a certain time frame, and they were sticking to that. So you could only have characters from that time frame because that was what they wanted to do. When they built the thing, they were trying to do something novel to let people have their own adventure inside the park as a part of the park. They never really made that happen. You're just still walking.
No, they really didn't. It was a great idea. Great idea, but they did not follow through with it.
No. So apparently they have decided and realized that was a bad idea. And they're going to give us what we want. But they said they will not have these characters interacting with characters from the other time period. So you won't see Boba Fett like going up to Kylo Ren or anything like that. They're going to keep them in their section. They're going to keep them in their section. Never the twain shall meet. Here's the problem. It is only happening in Disneyland. And I'm hoping this is an oversight and they're just like, hey, we're starting it in Disneyland. Look, it's popular. Let's move it to Disney World. The only logical reason I could see this is they're trying to give it something special to rival the hotel.
True. Yeah.
But I will never be able to afford the hotel.
Right. Yeah,
I will be able to afford to walk into the marketplace and get a picture with Boba Fett and Fennec Shand.
Yep. I'll wait in line for that.
And they look awesome. I mean,
and I knew right when Queen showed me the picture, I for a split second, and I'm like, I already know she's gonna tell me. Only in Disneyland. Only in Disneyland. But you know what? I want to go back to the fact you're saying how, they're not going to have like Boba Fett being with, Kylo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Me as a Star Wars fan, and you let me know how you feel. I don't care. I don't care what timeline. Just get them all out. Have them roaming around. Nobody cares. Like, why would I care? Why would that be a thing that I'm like, well, they wouldn't be in the same time period. Like, nobody cares about that. If they had
made it where they kept their idea, where originally when they said Galaxy Edge was going to happen, they're like, there's going to be spies walking around and they're going to interact with you. And they're like, hey, have you seen this, that? Literally none of that stuff happened. No, the only thing that happened was like stormtroopers would walk around and hassle people. That was it.
Yeah.
Like the whole living your adventure inside the land really never materialized.
And I got to say, I don't know how often you've been going to Hollywood Studios, but the past few times that I've been going there, it is like Muppets area almost, where I'm like, there's no Chewbacca. Like I saw Ray the other day, but it seemed like it was like an abandoned area in the park. Where I'm like, where is the life here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, where are the characters?
Yeah.
Where's things going on? It literally is just like, here's the market, buy some food, get your milk, go on the rides. I'm like, come on, man.
I want some interaction. I want some. Give us this.
I want this. I'll be happy with this.
And to add insult to injury, coming later this summer, Mandalorian and Grogu will be making appearances in Galaxy's Edge Disneyland.
And I don't really get upset that often. I really don't, Jamie. This made me very upset. It really did. Like, I was just like...
To quote, yes, Disneyland gets everything. It seems like it. To quote Peter Griffin, this really grinds my gears.
It grinds my gears. We should have a grinds our gears,
segment. This is like two old men complain about something because, oh my God, this legit, I have never been so angry about something, like to the point where my wife had to tell me, calm down. What? Stop it. And I'm like, no, you don't understand.
You're not listening to me. No, but you know what though? And this is the thing though, dude, is the fact that like, it's literally not just this one specific incident. It was kind of like a buildup of like the day we go for May the 4th. We don't even want to drink the milk, but we were like, oh, they have a new milk. Nope. That was in Disneyland. No, we don't. You know, and it's these little things that they keep.
They have a special
depriving
Star
us.
Wars Nights event.
Yeah.
Only in Disneyland.
Only
The
in
only thing
Disneyland.
that we got was a $5,000 hotel. Like,
Which I'd rather they had it out in California.
they could have had that. Let them have that.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
so annoying.
Yeah. I just had to laugh about it because if you don't, you just start crying or throwing things in a tantrum.
And yes, I do need a trip to Disneyland. I forget who somebody said that here.
Mike
Yep,
Wazowski,
Tara,
what's
we
up,
definitely do need a trip to Disneyland. But man, I want to see him all the time. Why should I have to travel all the way over there to get it? No.
I know.
Hello, Mike Wazowski.
But it seems like they are getting a lot of stuff out in Cali before, like I don't know why they don't just go, all right, let's do it at the same time ish.
I thought the whole point of the mirrored lands that were the same was you could have the same experience.
Right.
In both.
Nope.
Spots.
Nope.
Wrong
answer.
So annoying.
Wrong answer. God.
Yes. Pictures with the Rancor. I miss Star Wars Weekend. Star Wars Weekends was awesome.
Yeah. The speaking of the Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett little setup where you
they had the whole throne over there.
Had that in California.
Yep, in California, not here. All right, on to the next piece of Star Wars news. I can't. If I keep going on that, it's literally going to be 2 hours of me complaining that I can't see Boba Fett.
Right. Yep.
Part of some of the other announcements at Star Wars Celebration was they dropped a trailer for the Andor series. For those of you who might not know, one of the best new movies they've come out with from the Star Wars sagas is Rogue One. If you haven't seen it,
second favorite,
go watch it.
Amazing.
It is set literally right before Star Wars: A New Hope, the original, starts, and it runs right into it. And it's so well done. It was a powerful movie for me. Like it literally emotionally moved me on top of, and I always say this, but there's that look that we know from, the original trilogy, real gritty, and like, I don't know how they pulled it off, but it was like almost flawless, dude. I was like, I felt like I was watching, one of the originals. It was fantastic. Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead. I just had to get my piece.
This is set in the period before that movie. Spoiler alert, if you watch that movie, they couldn't have said it after it.
Right.
So this guy is named Cassian Andor, I think is his name, and he's a spy for the rebels. And this is going to be like a spy craft type show. I'm thinking maybe like Jason Bourne kind of style.
Oh,
like he's a spy, very, that kind of thing, or Mission Impossible-y maybe kind of thing. So it looks pretty cool. One of the things that they said, this is the first Star Wars show that has not leaned heavily on what they call the volume, which is that digital movie making where they have that set with the digital screens behind it.
Yeah.
And they project a bunch of stuff behind it, and they do that. Like they're doing this pretty much almost all practical with full sets and stuff like that. And a little bit more of the old school, like I think maybe matte paintings or something. They're trying to make it a little bit more old school than the other ones, which I don't know why they would do that. The new thing looks perfect. Mando looks perfect. Obi-Wan looks perfect. I don't know why I think they just want to be different.
Or maybe just that time period. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's just an artistic thing where they're like, oh,
I'm thinking they just want to be different.
They want to have a look. Yeah, set themselves apart.
It will be released August 31st. So it is our next Star Wars show coming up. And they've already announced it's got a season 2 coming. So like Season 1's not even out yet, but there will be a season 2.
Wow. Apparently they have a lot of faith in it then.
Apparently they think it's great. So we got that going on, which is nice.
Which is definitely nice. More Star Wars makes me happy.
This is Star Wars Rebels. Doesn't make any sense. There's not a new Rebels show coming out. No, that's not happening. But what is happening is Ahsoka, which has already started filming.
Mm-hmm.
There's basically going to be a live action Rebels cartoon animated series, but live action. The character with the big green things and the green face, her name's Hera. They've already shown images of her on set. They said that there's Sabine, which is the girl there with the purpley hair. She's been seen. That droid rolling across the stage, that's Chopper. He's the droid from the show. Chopper. He's awesome. And then all the way on the left is the Jedi Ezra Bridger, who they haven't announced he's coming, but there's like in the trailer, there's like this mural painting of him. So they're like, he's going to show up.
Yeah. They just haven't really brought that to everybody's attention yet.
Yeah. So like basically it's a live action Star Wars Rebels, which is awesome. Star Wars Rebels was a great cartoon series on Disney. It had a lot of fun Jedi stuff in it, a lot of Mandalorian stuff in it. The character Bo-Katan from Mandalorian, she's from there. Just a lot of great stuff. It's all linked to the Clone Wars and Rebels. Like it all goes through together. It's a weaving of things.
It's a weaving and knitting. Yeah.
Chopper, get in the chopper.
Dude, get in the chopper.
I can't not hear that anytime I hear chopper. Get in the chopper.
Get in the chopper.
So we got that announced. There was so much stuff. Sorry, guys, for the heavy Star Wars stuff, but it was Star Wars Celebration last week. So there is a lot of Star Wars news to go over. Trust me, we have non-Star Wars news coming up. We do. Mm-hmm. But I want to kind of get through some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Boom. This one I am super excited about.
Okay.
Remember a couple weeks ago, I told you that they announced there was going to be like an ET style Amblin Entertainment 80s-ish TV show. They announced the name, and it is called Skeleton Crew, and it is about a group of young kids. It'll launch in 2023. It stars Jude Law and kids. It is created by the Spider-Man creator, No Way Home, John Watts, and Christopher Ford. It will follow a group of 10-year-olds from a small planet who get lost in a galaxy far, far away and must try to find their way home. It takes place after Return of the Jedi in the same time period as The Mandalorian.
Okay.
Which is just perfect. That means we have the possibility of some cameos and
a little integration there. Yes, a little integration. I like that.
We will talk about Pinocchio quickly. I didn't put it in the news because they only really released like a little thing, and that movie's creepy, man. I'm sorry. Pinocchio, the whole theory behind Pinocchio is a little creepy.
It really is, dude. And
if you think about it, if you just wrote it out on paper.
Yeah. Well, if you never saw the Disney version of it, you know what I mean? If you never saw the Disney version, and then I'm like, hey, Jamie, I got this great idea for a kids show, kids movie. I think you'd probably say, yeah, probably not.
Let's pass on that.
I don't think we're gonna do that.
Christy J. Hippa. Yes. There's a rumored actor for Ezra, but it hasn't been confirmed. I think it is the kid who played. I call him a kid. He's probably like 40 or 30. Who played Aladdin in the live action Aladdin movie, supposedly.
Oh yeah, I don't even know his name. That'd be a good casting choice, though.
Yeah, he was great in that movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this is going to be that like Stranger Things, but not creepy. More like a ET style kids getting together thing.
I like it. I'm down with it.
honestly, I don't know. You don't need to do much to be creepy. But if you put Guillermo del Toro in it, that's super, super creepy. He will make that ultra creepy.
I don't think I need Pinocchio to be any more creepy. I don't.
Yeah, you don't need to make Pinocchio creepier. You don't.
No, I don't know. I don't understand why. Real quick, I don't understand why they keep taking these like children's shows or whatever. No,
and
like
making them edgy
and making them horror movies. I don't get that, dude. I don't get it. Like the whole Winnie the Pooh thing. I don't want to go down that hole. That you've seen that, right?
I've heard about it.
I saw a picture and I'm like, no, you're not gonna ruin Pooh Bear for me, man.
No, stop it.
Just stop it. Just stop it.
Do you know what you don't need to not stop?
Tell me.
The Mandalorian.
Yes.
They're saying that he might be able to show up in this skeleton. Him and Grogu might be able to show up in this, series. We might get a little crossover action.
I just hope he doesn't take it over like he took over the Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett. Yes. Because he did. It was basically the Mandalorian.
It was the Mandalorian.
1.2.
Yeah. So let me get back to that. Where is it? Hold on.
Alex Martinez says Jiminy Cricket actually lives inside Pinocchio because he was living there when it was a tree. Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
That. I can see that.
But moving back into, you know what? This is a little bit small.
You might want to,
if I can find it, because it got rid of it. I might want to, but that's not where it's at. This is the worst, longest. There we go.
Hold it. Hold for dramatic effect.
Enhance. Might want to enhance it.
Enhance.
All right, let's see.
Enhance the experience, really. That's what we're doing here.
Boom.
At the Dad and Drew Show.
We are. See, now look at that. That's enhanced.
No, yes.
And the reason we're going to also talk about this is Mando Season 3 information came out. We got more info on Mando Season 3.
Gimme.
They gotta keep it will premiere in February.
Okay.
Too far away for my taste.
Yeah, no, I was hoping you were going to say next month, but hey, February will work, I guess. Don't really have a choice.
Take what we can get.
Yep.
And they did this thing where they showed a teaser, but they do this all the time at the celebrations. It was shown behind closed doors and they would not allow anyone to film it. And people filmed it and posted it. But literally the second it goes up on YouTube, it is flagged, taken down, and people's channels are like banned. Like Disney is not playing.
Yep. I don't blame them.
That's tough. They are making Mando pretty cool. Boba Fett's the original, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like the reason why you have Mando,
you wouldn't have him if it weren't for Boba Fett.
But it's one of these things though, where I understand, like, me and Jamie are, in our 40s, where we grew up, where our Mando was Boba Fett because that was what existed.
Right.
Like that was the guy. Where I know now, like, my oldest, this is his Boba Fett. He's growing up in this.
But we had to do our Boba Fett with like 3 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, of screen time. Yeah. Right. We didn't get a whole
Mando has
series. He didn't get a whole
1,000 minutes more than Boba Fett originally got that made us love it. Hello through the eyes of Chad. Hello. Now, they're going to reintroduce characters that we've already seen, like I mentioned before, Bo-Katan, who is kind of the rightful heir to Mandalore, and she wants to rule. She had the Darksaber at one point. And anything that they put Katie Sackhoff in, I'm cool with, because Battlestar Galactica was a fantastic series, and she was awesome as Starbuck in it. So we get to see more of this whole thing of like, because he has the saber, which means he's technically in line to rule Mandalore, but now he's not even a Mandalorian according to the armor.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of
little power struggle, a little bit of red tape. Oh my dude.
Enhance.
One of the
And
best
then this
characters
guy,
ever. Dude.
I don't even know what to say. So this is Babu Frick. That's
Yes,
his
it
name.
is.
Babu
It
Frick.
certainly is. He's the best, dude.
And
I love this character.
and he was in The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
And they are bringing either him or like his race, someone of his race
Okay.
was shown on the screen. So they're not sure if it's actually him.
It better be. It has to be.
It's got to be. He was awesome.
Dude,
he was a highlight of those
that
movies.
literally was my favorite. That was my favorite thing from that movie. Straight up, hands up, dude. Made me laugh.
Yeah,
right out loud. My kids were like,
"Oh
my
god,
god,
little squishy face,
little face, his little voice, dude, fantastic." Look at his like little. He's got his little like welder's helmet on.
Yes, and his little goggles. They're awesome.
It's
God,
fantastic.
how much more awesome could they be? Okay, we will take a quick break from Star Wars, and we are going to talk about food.
So if you're hungry, you're going to be even more hungry.
Oh, yes, you are. So I hope you've had your snickety snacks.
That's right. Or get them right now.
And let me see here. Let me find it. There it is. All right. They are bringing new foods to none other than
Disneyland.
Hollywood Studios. No, we actually get something.
we got something. All right.
We get something.
About time, man.
I know, right? Share. Tasty additions coming to Hollywood Studios. And little small.
Enhance.
I just love that. It gets me every
Great
time.
movie.
All right, let's zoom in. Oh, perfect. That did a perfect zoom. So this is the What's Cookin' Hollywood Studios edition. And we get some new treats.
They look pretty good right off the bat.
They do.
At least,
All right, so
at least
our
those
first
photos.
one here, not looking the greatest.
What is that?
I don't know. I didn't even like preview these.
It's like green.
So I don't
green
really
bean
know
casserole. It's like
what
green
this
bean
is. Okay.
casserole, which I have nothing against green bean casserole, but
Okay, this is the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, which
Okay.
I love. Haven't been back to in ages. I need to get back to.
I've never been.
Yes, this show is usually on a Wednesday, Raging Dino. You're not losing your mind. Drew had something he had to do yesterday, and I had a kid who was just puking their guts out. So it did not work out for us for a Wednesday.
Well, but it worked out the fact that we both were like, hey, yeah, this isn't going to happen. So neither one of us got sad.
So this is going to be coming to the Sci-Fi Drive-In Dine-In Theater, and it is spinach and artichoke dip. I like spinach and artichoke dip, but this looks weird.
It looks like green bean casserole to me. Like
It looks like it has the
doesn't
crunchy green bean casserole going
Yeah.
on.
Which I gotta say, I'm not a huge. The artichoke dip, like I'll eat it.
The artichoke,
but
the artichoke.
the artichoke. No, the artichoke, like the dip, I'll eat it, but it's never something that I'm like, I gotta have
This
that.
sounds disgusting. I'm just gonna put that out there. It is served. It is a plant-based blend of spinach, artichoke, red peppers, cauliflower, cashew cheese, and oat milk.
Wait a minute.
What? You're like, back up.
What in the world is cashew cheese, man? Please.
I don't know.
I want to know if anybody in chat, seriously, has anybody heard of cashew cheese? Seriously, that is
The chips look okay.
yeah, get ready. Yeah, just give me the chips, man. I don't even want that dip. Yeah, I would
I'm a
try
hard
it,
pass on
but
this
I'm not-
one, buddy. I'll try it, but I would never
I'll
pay
try
for
but
it.
I'm not paying for that. If somebody got it, like, hey, you want to try some? Sure, absolutely. But yeah,
I'll give it a shot.
I'm not paying for that.
Cashew cheese. I don't think you should be able to call it cheese if it's made out of cashews.
Right? No, but like, dude, if this is one of the things that you went with out of all the ideas you had, I wonder what the bad ideas were.
Well,
If they were like, this is the one. They were like, yeah, this is the one. All the other ones were rejected. I'm like, okay. It must have been the cashew cheese. Really, really sold it.
Ooh, that really sold them with that cashew cheese.
Yeah, no, that is definitely a hard pass for me as well.
We've got some new burgers. Please tell me they do not have cashew cheese on them.
They look like fake burgers. They might have cashew
If you're
cheese.
interested in some burgers, this menu has got you covered. The featured film burger is Surf and Turf. It is beef and house-made seasoning on a brioche bun with a shrimp and crab cake, pepper jack cheese, chipotle hollandaise sauce, grilled onions, heirloom tomato, arugula, house-made vinaigrette. That's a lot going on for one burger.
Give me that, dude. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. I'll eat a crab cake. Yep.
And I gotta say, the burgers over at the Creations Cafe have so far, every one I've had has been great.
I'm thoroughly blown. It really exceeded my expectations. I thought it was going to be another one of those almost like school lunches. You know what I mean? Like the actual building and stuff.
Park burgers are pretty bad.
For the most part, yeah. Especially in a setting like that, though. You know what I'm saying, though? Like the aesthetics of it, it's just kind of
Here's
lunchroom.
one thing that I do wish. We'll look at these. Drew, are you a thick patty burger or a smash burger kind of guy? Which burger are you going to go for?
Do you know, I just the past year started, I never even knew what a smash burger was. I gotta say, if it's cooked correctly, I love a smash burger. I do.
I'm 100% smash burger guy. And I don't mean the brand smash burger. There is a brand called Smash Burger.
Didn't know that.
Okay. Yeah, and they're fantastic. There's one by my house. Basically, so if you look at these burgers, they're thick. They're like a quarter pounder kind of thickness of a burger. Think like a burger you'd get at Denny's or Red Robin or something like that. A smash burger, you take basically a puck, like a round ball of the meat, and you literally mash it down into a griddle so it becomes wafer thin.
Wafer.
Just a wafer.
Wafer.
And then you cook it so it gets this nice crust on it, and they get like a crispiness on the edges.
But they're still juicy.
But they're still juicy.
Yeah.
If you've ever had a Five Guys burger, Five Guys burgers are smashed. They are a flattened burger.
I did not know that. I did not know that was considered a smash burger. Maybe that's why I love those. That's why I love those.
If you look at them, they're not chunky, thick burgers.
Yeah. Right.
They're little thin patties, and that's why you can get two patties, and it's not if you got two of those on a bun, you'd be ridiculous. It'd be a pound.
Right. Yeah.
So I wish Disney would go the smash burger style, because it's in my opinion, it's a far superior burger.
I will have to agree with you. Yeah. Yep.
You don't to keep these juicy, you really kind of would want to cook them medium rare, but you can't really do that with fast food beef.
Right.
So they have to cook them all the way through. So sometimes they will get a little bit dried
out. Yep.
So far, none of the burgers I've had at Connections Cafe have been dried out. You?
No, they've done good. No, dude,
they've been pretty good.
Super good.
My top burger over there is the Mediterranean burger.
Oh, that was so good, dude.
On a focaccia bread.
Oh,
with a little bit of feta cheese, pickled onion on there, little tzatziki sauce.
Love tzatziki
I am
sauce,
usually I put ketchup on burgers. I'm a kid. I do it.
Yeah.
On every single one of the burgers that I have gotten there, I have not touched.
Oh, no, me neither, man.
No, nothing.
Literally, as is. Get right in there.
As is. The banh mi burger, they flavor the beef differently, so it has a completely different flavor to it. So I'm hoping these would be along the lines of that, because those are great burgers. It looks like the same bun, that brioche bun that they're using.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, I missed it. Why are you in pain? I hope everything is okay, man.
I'm never in too much pain to eat.
No, I can always figure it out. All right, so the
Always
next
figure out what to
one
eat.
is a pork on pork burger. This includes a house-made pork patty with roasted pork belly, white sharp cheddar cheese, caramelized onions, cabbage slaw, and house-made Carolina mustard sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could throw that dip on the wall and just bring these to me.
dude, you said pork. I'm listening. Right. It was like pork. Yep, I'm listening. Pork on pork.
My mother-in-law had that. That was terrible. I feel bad for you, my friend.
Geez. I'm
Feel
so
better.
sorry to hear that.
Honestly,
Alex.
dude, feel better.
That's tough, man. Yeah, not fun.
But yeah, bring me these burgers.
Yep.
Yep. And they look like steak fries.
Yeah,
and I like a steak fry, but they look like they need to be seasoned.
I agree.
Like there needs to be some little flaky salt or something on there.
Or just something to dip it in. Maybe like a nice little saffron sauce, you know?
Ooh, I like an aioli. Oh.
Saffron aioli.
Deluxe Burger. I just ate at Deluxe Burger over at Disney Springs.
Yeah,
they have a truffle aioli sauce. It can't be real truffle.
No, probably truffle oil. Use a little bit.
It's got to be some sort of truffle oil or something because you can just pump as much of this as you want, and truffle is expensive.
Yeah.
But it is the best dip in the world, man. I dipped the heck out of my fries in that stuff, and I had it's called like the Hell's Burger or something like that. It had like hot peppers and hot Colby cheese and pepper jack cheese. It was hot. It was so good. It's a good burger over there, Deluxe Burger. Deluxe Burger is good burgers.
So they don't get scared to like fire it
No,
up.
but it wasn't hot enough that my wife couldn't eat it, but it had a kick.
Oh, okay. And this is your wife that doesn't like black pepper on her thing.
She doesn't like black pepper. She can tell if there's food, but she will power through if she has to on something with a little bit of heat. Because she's like, "What burger do you want?" I told her the burger I want. She's like, "Oh, I didn't get myself a burger." I'm like, "You want to share this burger? That's on you. You asked me what I want.
Yep.
You didn't ask me what I want to share with you.
Right.
So
I want that one. Now you have to deal with the consequences.
Now it's up to you. And these look very sci-fi. I like the look of these desserts, man.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
Alien with the little antennae.
All right.
And a little looks like a planet Earth kind of thing.
The plating, the plating looks really, really nice.
Good photos.
Good photos as well.
The Red Planet is a delicious white chocolate cheesecake with blueberry compote on a graham cracker tart with a matcha sponge and gold candied pecans. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes to all of that. I want to eat that sponge right now. That just sounds fun.
Alex, the Android dessert. It does look like the Android logo.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, maybe they got to deal with Android.
White pepper does have a distinct taste to it versus black pepper. Yes.
I'm not that picky. I'm not that picky.
No, me either.
Spices and I like it all.
And then for a more tropical option, you have the Out of This World Sci-Fi Swirl. Pineapple mousse with passion fruit cosmic swirl, a spiced lime spaceship garnished with space dust and blood orange coulis.
Did you say spiced lime?
No, I said space dust.
Oh, I thought you said spiced. Didn't you say the lime was spicy? Spiced lime?
Spliced. No, it is a spiced lime. No, spiced lime.
Spiced lime.
It's a spiced lime. I've never heard of that.
I wonder if they put the tahine that we put on the pineapple into the lime. A lot of times they do that. I don't know.
And not in the news, but Queen should be happy. There's a national peanut butter recall.
Yeah,
so people can't get peanut butter.
Yeah,
so a lot of the restaurants and Gideon's is out of all their peanut butter options. They can't make any of their peanut butter stuff because of the peanut butter recall.
I thought it was
Queen
just
will
one
be
company,
happy.
though. But I thought it was just one company, or is it just they just shut
I
down
guess
the
it's
whole production?
I guess it's a whole bunch of peanut butter problems or something.
Wow.
I got 99 problems, but peanut butter.
But a peanut butter ain't one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
well, yes, no, she's gonna be happy if that was
She'll
just
be
like
super happy about
eliminated.
that.
Eliminated. And you know what? My kids, they don't really like peanut butter either. It's crazy.
No?
No, like I'm
you
like,
know, Queen does like.
It's Queen's cupcake update. Because we all know Queen loves the cupcakes. And that cupcake looks totally real. That's totally not photoshopped in there.
She can't get away with like not being on the show.
They don't have a cupcake in here, so I had to play it.
Well,
I had to figure out a way to segue into there.
But that's close enough. That kind of looks like a cupcake, sort of. It's
cupcake-like.
Yeah, it's like a dessert.
Okay. Do you like chicken pot pie? I love a pot pie.
Love it. That looks like a deconstructed one.
It does. But I just love a pot pie.
I do. Now, they had, what was it? Have you ever had a pork pot pie? A pork pie?
Yeah. Queen V, are you behind the peanut butter scandal? Yeah.
I think she is. I think she is. Yeah, yeah. No, she called up who the people that you call and was like, yeah, you got to get rid of that peanut butter stuff.
Yeah, it's
causing
86 the peanut butter.
86 it. What 86th? But yes, I do love a chicken pot pie, man. Oh,
I love any pork pot pie, chicken pot pie.
See, I've never had one. I was going to ask you. I've never had a pork pot pie. Is that
I've made a pork pot pie because I like pork that much. So
I
made pot pie with pork, and I was like, oh, it's so good.
Is it superior to the chicken pot pie?
It is.
Is it really?
If you use the right cut of pork, use like a fatty cut of pork.
Sure.
Fat is flavor, guys. Fat is flavor.
Fat is flavor. Wagyu beef.
I could see
a lot of fat.
Replace peanut butter with Nutella. Yep, I'd be good with that.
I wouldn't.
I like
That's
Nutella.
one thing I'm not a big fan of Nutella.
No?
No, I don't know.
I'll eat Nutella.
I'll eat it, but I won't. It's nothing that I'm like, oh, I got to go get some Nutella. But
okay.
That's just
so
me.
Sticking with the retro theme, these are 50s primetime cafe dishes.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Mom's chicken pot pie. Yep.
Yep. Makes sense.
Got it. Okay.
The first one. Okay. So if you love a little kick, jalapeno popper deviled eggs. Why did you not show these on the thing?
Oh, those sound delicious.
Oh no, those sound. I literally want to just go in and like sit at the bar and be like, "Can I get jalapeno popper deviled eggs?"
Can I have a dozen? Can I have a dozen, please?
If spice isn't your thing, they have a creamy tomato soup, and then this is Grandpa Jean's chicken pot pie. It is a traditional pastry crust filled with chicken, potatoes, carrots, celery, onions, corn, and peas. Yeah, they hit all the.
Yep.
They hit all of them. It looks perfect.
I want it to look
There's
exactly
just something
like
about
that when I order
that crispy dough mixed with the creamy.
Mm-hmm. No, it reminds me of home. It really does, man. It's very.
It is a very down homey thing. All right, now we got to figure out what these are because they don't list them. Now they're saying one of these is a pineapple upside down cake, which I can't be shown here. Let's see here. Any of that look like pineapple upside down cake to you?
Nope.
Yellow cake soaked in pineapple juice with caramelized pineapple and maraschino cherries, garnished with whipped cream and caramel sauce. That sounds delicious.
Is that the thing on the right?
That can't be. That looks like Jell-O.
Well, it does look like Jell-O. Right? Yeah.
Okay, that one up at the top there is a lemon meringue pie.
Lemon meringue,
that's a lemon meringue pie.
But what did
lemon curd in a flaky pie shell, toasted meringue with raspberry sauce.
I don't know why they put the raspberry sauce. That kind of throws me a little bit.
I think they're just trying to add a little flair.
Yeah, but I mean, add like
you need at least 5 pieces of flair.
You need 5. If but if you have more and you want to express yourself, I mean, we promote that. I mean, that's we encourage that.
Okay, that one on the left has got to be the grasshopper bar.
Yep.
Mint chocolate mousse with chocolate chips on a chocolate chip cookie, topped with whipped cream and chocolate chips. I mean, chocolate chip with chocolate chips and chocolate chips.
And a little bit of chocolate chips on the side. I will eat that so bad.
Yeah. That sounds really good. And okay, this is called the stained glass dessert.
Where?
Okay. No, stained glass. Whipped pineapple fluff studded with cubes of strawberry, lime, and orange gelatin, not Jell-O. We didn't have the money for that.
No.
To look like stained glass.
That looks like...
I have never seen a stained glass look like that. That is literally chunks of Jell-O in a bowl.
I was going to say, it just looks like Jell-O in a bowl to me with whipped cream on it. I'm sorry, but that's about it.
Only one man would dare give me the raspberry. Excellent, Alex Martinez.
Oh my goodness. Queen V says it's the Great Wall buffet dessert, that Jell-O.
I can see that. That's pretty better name than the stained glass dessert.
Yeah, that's not. You're not fooling.
You're stretching
anybody.
it, buddy.
You're not fooling anybody. Nice try.
You're not fooling anybody with stained glass on that in a plastic cup.
Yeah, no. Stained glass. No, it's not. It's a bowl of Jell-O.
No, it's not. Sorry. All right.
Nope. Nice try.
And now we have some sort of
a donut?
Abomination of a drink. All right. This is at the Hollywood Scoops.
Okay.
Starting tomorrow. I don't know when this came out. They will have a key lime milkshake. Key lime vanilla cream shake topped with a lemon lime donut garnished with a sweet graham cracker crumb.
It all sounds good, Jamie. But as I was looking at this, I've realized for myself, okay, because I see a lot of this going on.
Sounds very professional the way you've said that.
Right? I was trying something on, you know.
Hello, Pickles.
But hey, Pickles.
Hello, J-Rock does stuff,
guys. No, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, I understand. Great Instagram picture, really cool looking. This is so impractical. They keep putting food on top of drinks, and I'm like,
Everglazed Donuts does it, but I will still buy them because they're cheaper than buying the donut and the drink separate.
Well, there you go. No, see, and that makes sense. Absolutely.
So I'll buy the dual thing. You just pop the dang donut off.
Yep.
Eat your donut, drink your drink.
Right.
Happiness is all good.
But you know what I'm saying, though. We're like, they're like, oh, we're going to put there's a hot dog in it. We have a hot dog in a slushie, you know, and you're like, okay.
I would try that.
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't try it. I was actually thinking about, creating it, but yeah. It's like,
and then our last new items coming, it's gotta be in Galaxy's Edge. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
At Cat Saka's Kettle.
You watch
it is a cold brew. Show. I know. Cold brew black calf featuring Joffrey's cold brew, sweet cream cheese, and Cocoa Puffs. Now, they actually wrote the word Cocoa Puffs, but I don't think they mean Cocoa Puffs. Do you know what I mean? Because Cocoa Puffs is a brand.
Right,
Cocoa Puffs are also a thing.
Right. Oh, yeah. Maybe they're got a little trademark thing.
You can get it spiked with Godiva liqueur.
Okay.
If you're into that type of thing. Sure. I'm into trying this.
Do you want it adulted?
I love a cold brew. I love a cold brew.
Me too.
The Asian drinks, the boba tea places have this new thing called cheese foam. And it's like almost like a cream cheesy foam.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I had.
That's what that sounds like. Yeah. Yes. You tried the cheese foam when we tried it over at that Royal Tea place, and it's so good.
It is. Well, and I'm hoping it is. Well, because right when you say cream
anything
cheese,
like that.
Like
if there's anything like that, I'm down. That sounds good.
That does sound delicious.
There you go. And Boba Fett and Fennec Shan will be the baristas, and I'm good.
Right? That would be fantastic.
You did have it with us. It was in a vlog. It was amazing.
Yes. No, it was, yeah, because you were like, dude, you got to try this thing. And I'm like,
you got to try this. It's amazing.
I'm like, cheese foam? What is cheese foam?
You're like, cheese? I don't want to eat cheese in my coffee.
But at the same time, I did. I was like, I need to try this. Jamie said it was good.
Yep. Just like when you tell me, to try something, I will try it.
I know.
Or if I tell you, you don't have to watch Guardians of Justice.
Yeah.
Just
Which
But the funny thing is, we had both tried it and both knew about it, and we're like, no.
Oh, Jamie was like, I just still think it's funny because I had watched, like, we both made it through roughly the same amount, like 15, 20 minutes of the show.
Maybe.
And then he texts me. Like, I think it was like the next day after I had seen it. He watched it. He was like, "Hey man, you ever watch this show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I just did. I watched like 15 minutes of it. It was horrible." And he's like, "Oh my god." He's like, "You could have warned me." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I wanted you to enjoy that 15 minutes for yourself."
We both had to be scarred together.
We did. We had to be emotionally scarred.
This way we have a shared experience.
Yeah. We can both talk about that little frame of time that we watched that terrible show. Ugh.
I know. What's not a terrible show?
Dude, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this.
Drew is
so excited.
Pumped, man.
Dude, I am so pumped about Bad Batch. Dude, like, no, really. I just absolutely took to this show.
Bad Batch season 2.
Number 2, and
there is a trailer out. It looks amazing. There is a Wookiee Jedi in it.
Made me smile.
They think his name is, hold on, Gungi.
I love it.
And he's from Clone Wars, or I think he's from Clone Wars. He had a small part in Clone Wars. So they think it's Gungi.
Okay.
I don't care. It's a Wookiee Jedi.
Yeah, no, that's all. Yeah, I don't even care. You could name him whatever. You can name him, I don't know.
Fungi.
Cashew cheesy.
He's a fun guy. That guy's a fun guy.
He's a fun guy, but he's
they're bringing back some of the younglings. Some of the younglings have survived. Yes, he was in Clone Wars.
Oh yeah,
and he was one of the younglings that were in Clone Wars. Yeah, so awesome.
So excited.
So fall 2022. So that is not too far away.
Could be September. Could be October.
Could be October.
November even, but
it could be.
I hope I don't have to wait.
Some time has supposedly passed since the first season. They look a little bit different. They have new gear. Like, so they've got like Wrecker's got like this yellow thing on his uniform. Like they got like a kind of like a new look to them, which is pretty cool. And then we got some cool cameos.
Dude, it gave me chills, man. No, like he's
Palpatine,
menacing. He's menacing.
He's just so menacing of a villain. Oh, and Ian McDermott just nails like the voice. Oh, so good. And then we have Gungi.
Which what a great name. What a great name.
The poor Wookiees, man. They seem to get crappy names.
Don't they? Well, I mean,
Itchy. You got Gungi. What's Chewbacca's son's name? It was Itchy.
Oh,
and then his son's name is oh my God, what? I should know this.
I keep wanting to say Scratchy, but it's not Scratchy.
It's not Scratchy.
Lumpy. It's Lumpy. It's Lumpy.
Itchy, Lumpy, and Gungi. Oh my
Gungi.
God.
And then Chewy.
Chewy. Oh my God. Yes, Lumpy. Thank you. Oh my God.
Oh. Itchy, Scratchy. Wait, no, that's from The Simpsons. Never mind.
That's
different.
different.
That's a whole nother show.
And for those of you guys who don't know, that's Commander Cody. He is from the Clone Wars. He was like Ahsoka Tano's like right-hand man, Commander Cody. I'm sorry, he was Obi-Wan's. He's the guy who was with Obi-Wan in all the battles and everything. And from the trailer, it looks like he's gone full Order 66 and he's hunting the Bad Batch. And so he's like a legit bad dude, veteran fighter.
Yeah.
And they're gonna put him with Crosshair. And they're going after him, man.
What a nasty man he is.
He is. He's just a horrible person.
He's a horrible, mean, nasty person.
Ugh. But it looks so great.
It really does. No, you need to watch it. If you haven't seen the trailer, if you're into Star Wars, check out this trailer. Jamie, you sent it to me, right?
There are some people, yeah.
You sent it to me.
There are some people who like. There are certain Star Wars fans who are like, I only watch the movies. I watch the movies, the live action stuff. The animation stuff is for kids. It is not for kids. There is sections in there where they are straight up murdering people. You don't really think about it. Like they're like running along some spaceships and they like knock the guy off and he falls 400 feet to his death. You're like, there's no way that stormtrooper lived. Like they just murdered him.
Yeah, no, like I was telling you when I started watching it, I'm like, I can't believe this is Disney. Like, you know what I mean? No, like in any other realm, you're like, okay, yeah, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Speaking of this is Disney, Obi-Wan had a section in it in the episode 3, which was pretty darn gruesome.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you were like, oh wow, Disney let that through.
Yeah, no, they're good with that now, I guess. But
yeah.
You start bringing this type of content in.
Yeah.
You know what it like it's
but it looks like it's gonna be just epically awesome.
No, it's gonna be.
Another thing that is epically awesome. I don't know if you happen to watch them, the Star Wars Visions series. This was an anime version of Star Wars stories set completely in different universes. It didn't have to tie to any stories in Star Wars. They just wanted to tell coolish Star Wars stories in an anime style, and they were amazing.
And they're all, and the cool thing was that I loved about it, because I'm not a huge anime guy, you know that, but they were all distinctly different types of anime. Like they weren't all in like the same.
They were all completely different animation styles, storytelling styles. Like one was like a funny kind of like cartoony style. One was like a very serious like Bushido ninja style.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite. I think that
was the best one. I like that one a lot. That was just so good.
So good.
So there's a series 2 coming out.
Oh really?
Which just it got there's like 9 more coming, which is going to be awesome. I binged through them so fast because it was nice that normally they would do breakup releases with Disney, and they didn't know. They dropped all the episodes at once, and you could just binge through it because they weren't linked. So I think it didn't matter that like you would have to wait for next week to see what happened. Like literally, it didn't matter. You could just watch them out of order. There was no link to them.
Yeah. They were just short little stories, basically. Super cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. Let's see, what else do we have? Star Wars. Oh, this isn't Star
Wars. No, it's not, but
it was awesome.
It was awesome.
So Harrison Ford busted into Star Wars Celebration during one of the panels and was like, hey guys, I'm Han Solo. I get that. Yeah. I'm also working on this other little movie called Indiana Jones. And then they shared an image, just an image from the new Indy 5 movie. And the crowd went nuts.
Dude.
I'm so excited for this.
Another Indiana Jones movie, dude. And I'm really
And Shia LaBeouf isn't in it.
I was going to say. I was just going to say, I really hope we don't have. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they're going to redeem themselves. They're going to redeem themselves.
So. And they have said that, like the other people who have worked with Harrison Ford on set have said, like, he is a beast. He's like 80 or something. I don't know. He's old.
Dude, yeah. He's old, man. He's older than you
And they're like, he gets up every morning to do like a 12-mile ride. Every morning, like before filming starts, he's out for like a 12-mile ride. He does this. So like he is in better shape than like the 40-year-olds on the set, which is awesome. He can't fly very well. He continues to crash. Planes, They should just not let him fly anymore.
Which is ironic because he did fly the Millennium Falcon.
He did do the Kessel Run in
12
parsecs.
12 parsecs, man. but apparently not with an airplane. He's not good with airplanes.
Not the greatest with the airplanes.
No, needs intergalactic. We
are going to take a break from news.
What?
To do an unboxing. We don't really do a lot of these on the show, but
surprise!
I purchased something at Disney Springs the other day, and I thought I'd share it with Drew and you guys. This is my newest item. I thought they were ornaments when I walked by on the shelf. I was like, oh, look, cool, new ornaments.
They are. I thought your wife told you to stop buying ornaments, right? Then
she did, but she did not tell me that I can't buy collectible figurines.
Found the loophole. All about the loophole.
These were $20, and you get the whole Fab Five plus Pluto and Chip and Dale. They're all in their 50th gear, and they're pretty good sized. So dude, I wanted to open these up.
Jamie's pulling out the knives.
I know. And we can go over and take a look at how these look. I kind of got in a little bit of trouble.
So
I'm not supposed to purchase ornaments, and I purchased these. I was like, they are not ornaments.
Yeah, right.
And then I also may have purchased myself my first Loungefly mini backpack.
What? What'd you get?
It's a Star Wars backpack.
So you brought it right back to Star Wars, man.
I think I can pull it off.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of dudes wearing the Loungefly mini backpacks.
Dude, you know me. Or I would say, I'm just like, dude, wear whatever you want to wear and just own it.
But it's not the fact that I'm a guy. It's the big guy with a little coat.
Oh,
is what I'm trying to avoid.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
The Tommy boy. Gotcha. Big guy in a little coat. Like me in that backpack is going to make that backpack look even tinier.
Sure. Well, just tell him it's a wristlet. You know?
It's like a satchel.
Tell him it's a satchel with 2 straps.
All right. That took some getting to. All right. We'll start left to right. Oh, my God. They do not want these things coming out.
They don't, but I'm still actually blown away that those are only $20.
You can't leave them in the package.
No.
That's got to sound great on camera, huh?
What's that? I couldn't hear you.
All right, guys. First up, the Goof.
Oh, the best character ever. Dude, he looks awesome.
Drew's favorite, the Goof.
Look at his gold shoes, dude.
Looking good.
Yeah, he's looking dapper. Look at him all.
I know, he's got the little foot out.
Yeah,
he's looking nice.
Showing his gold shoes.
And they're like a rubberized plastic, I guess would be the best way to say what they are. Man, they are in there.
Well, it's good.
Okay, I would say that's maybe 2 inches, 2.5 maybe inches tall. And then cover my face.
Focus.
Come on.
Use the force.
Come on, Drew. You can do it, you little jerk.
I'm using the force.
There's nobody here. Come on.
It's not doing. Come on.
All right. My force, closer, maybe.
Come on. Force is not working very well. Maybe put your hand behind it.
Yep. Ah! Block my whole noggin. So you got Mickey the Mouse.
Look at him. I love how he's holding his
50, like a little 50 base.
Jacket. He's holding his little jacket.
Yeah, he's got to do his little pop. He's popping his collar.
Is that how you pop a collar? I've never popped a collar.
I thought it was more like up here, but it's kind of like popping your collar. And then we got Minnie the Mouse.
Minnie the Mouse.
Minnie the Mouse. Okay, this is gonna work.
Look at him getting smart. Look at him getting smart. Smarter than the average bear. Oh, she looks cute, dude. Yeah. She looks gorgeous.
All right.
I like the little trim she has on her, on her dress.
And now the only thing 50, poor Pluto, he should have gotten dogs can wear clothes.
Sure. He just got a collar, right?
He just got a collar. That's all he got. Poor guy.
He should have gotten gold shoes, man.
Or like a coat.
Like everybody else got gold shoes. Yeah.
Give him a coat.
Just the shoes. Give him shoes. Or like a gold little tail.
$20. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters
Dude,
for $20.
They're nice. No, and they're nice too. You know what I mean? They're not
and they're
like
nicer
cheap.
than the gold statue figurine things. Like I actually like these better.
Does the quality look better?
The quality is nicer.
Yeah.
Like they seem cooler. All right. And then Miss Daisy Duck.
Miss Daisy. That's adorable, dude.
Right? Aren't these awesome?
They really are, dude.
And my boy, my favorite of the Fab Five, and I get to look at him weird without his hat because I'm sorry, Donald without his hat is super weird to me.
And I wonder why they've started to do that quite a bit with Donald without his hat.
Only for the 50th.
Is it only for the 50th?
They've only done it for the 50th, and I'm afraid I'm
really
gonna break
put him
these.
in there. They really put him in there.
I'm gonna cut my fingers off, but
don't do that on the stream, Jamie.
That would be great for the stream, wouldn't it? All right, let's see if maybe a little bit of that. Ah, there we go. This is not going back in this package. All right. Donald. Mr. Donald the Duck, guys.
Oh, look at him. And he has gold shoes anyway. They're his feet.
Yeah, I know. He's already got the gold shoes.
Dude.
And last, but absolutely not least.
Chip and Dale.
Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale. And now these guys are a little small. We'll see if they get them closer to the camera.
Oh my dude. I'd pay $20 just for those.
Just for the little Chip and Dale one, right?
Those are adorable, dude.
You got their little ties. They're doing their little poses.
Wow, dude.
So that is the set. It was $20. I found it at Disney Springs.
Okay. I think I have to get that set, man.
That is the 50th character set you get. It's better looking than the ornaments. It's better looking than the gold statue blind boxes. Plus, it's not a blind box.
Right.
I can just buy and get all the ones I want with no, oh my God, I got 14 Dales.
Well, and the blind boxes are, were they $10? Yeah, it was like $9.99 a box. So
$10 each.
So you get 2 characters for the instead of, you know what I mean,
for the price of the 7 that we got here.
Now what? So that was $20 without the annual pass.
Without
discount?
your annual pass discount. So plus it's even cheaper with your annual pass. It's like $16.
17 bucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow, man. That's a good deal. That's smart shopping. Jamie's looking for a bag and he found one.
See, I got a bag in. All right, here, guys. Talk to Drew for one quick second.
Hi, everybody. Myra Hasty, welcome in. Thanks for joining. And Johnny Neverland, I did actually see the Dumbo Wishables. I wanted Casey Jr. out of that whole set. That was the one that I actually liked. I don't know about you guys, but I have these Wishables that are my favorite. Oh, look at this guy coming out.
I'm not sure if I'm going to return it or keep it, but this was the one that got me.
Dude. Oh, dude, make me smaller so I can see the picture bigger.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Hi. No, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, dude. Oh, my
It's got
Lord,
them in like a little pop vinyl look to them. And then
Vader looks menacing.
Vader looking menacing on there. And then the pattern on the inside is awesome.
What? Dude. Don't return that, man. Don't do that. You need to rock that.
This was sweet. Only $75 as far as Loungeflies go. That's the entry-level Loungefly pricing. I can speak good. I speak
good words. I speak good words.
I have the best words.
I have best words. No, dude, that is awesome. That is awesome. You gotta rock that, man.
Blind boxes should be banned. Otherwise,
dude.
We'll get Sam Eagle over and over. Yes, that is based on the Ralph McQuarrie concept art. That's why I love it so much.
Oh,
that was like the original art. That's why Chewie looks really weird and Luke's look different. That was the original art that Ralph McQuarrie did that everything kind of was based off of. So it's kind of like a deep cut and it's Star Wars.
Right. Dude, you got to rock it, man. Don't return it. Don't do that.
So you can, in my last video, you can literally see, like, I go to the shelf and I'm like, I'm in so much trouble. And I just picked it up.
Hey, you know what though? Sometimes it's easier to
we have a very comfortable couch. I purposely bought a really comfortable couch.
Sure.
So that when I do dumb things, I at least have some comfort.
I have a tent and I have a sleeping bag. Just in case. Just in case.
There's also something back there on my shelf that I did a lot of shopping lately. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Jamie is in some trouble. I've been good lately, guys. Rick the Cellist, welcome in. Yeah, I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good with shopping lately. I've been even going to the antique store. I didn't buy anything today. I wanted to, but I didn't. Because I don't want to be in Jamie's position and get in big trouble. And Rianne's saying it's okay because it's a tax write-off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tax write-off.
Right. Yeah, no, I get that. But no, I've been good. I told Queen, I was like, I need to like what is that? What? Oh, just don't. Oh no. Yeah, watch it. Dude.
How do I get us both on there now? I want us both on there. Come on. There we go.
There we go. Dude.
This was one of the items at the Guardians of the Galaxy opening day. So at the Guardians of the Galaxy store, they are selling all the Infinity Stones. So they have the Tesseract. They have Loki's Scepter, which is over there. So I'll have an unboxing video coming out of these, but you get the gauntlet, which is like,
dude. Now is that
you also
is that
get
your actual fingers or no? Or
there's like little handles inside here.
Little handles, yeah, they pull down. Okay, yep.
And that's how you manipulate it. And then it came with all of the Infinity Stones.
What?
So the stones go in here, and when you put them in, it does different interactive things. Yeah. So I'm gonna have now they have this one and they have the Iron Man version.
I saw that.
So,
yes.
So Thanos is left hand, Iron Man is right hand. So you could literally like be double fisting gauntlets.
You could be taking over multiple universes while you're doing your thing.
Yeah, I bought this.
See, he shows me this stuff, guys. And then, of course, I'm looking at it going, well, I need one because he has one. And then I get in trouble.
And this is how bad Disney knows people are going to want that. No pass holder discount. You had to play.
That's how they get you. That's how they.
I have no power. I am literally powerless. I don't have the stones in there yet.
No, but when he had the stones, it was painful.
I do have the stones. I had the stones to buy it and deal with the wife. Actually, she was the one who was like, "You need to buy that." I love my wife.
Wow.
She was like, She's like, "You're not buying the gauntlet thing." I'm like, "I'm allowed to buy the gauntlet." Am I
supposed to? Is that okay? I didn't know I couldn't do. I didn't know I could do that.
I didn't know I couldn't do that. That was actually man. So I have the Loki scepter, which I have to unbox and do. And as I was telling the lady who was demonstrating the Loki scepter, I don't know how much trouble I want to get in because I'm buying this one, but I want that one too. And she's like, "No, you can just tap your wife, and then she has to do what you want." I'm like, "I wish that worked." She's like, "No, it works."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I am.
Drew and I are the worst friends of because neither one of us is the one that talks the other one out of something.
Never ever. No, but I mean, that's why we get along.
So stay tuned. Subscribe to Dad Got Parks. There will be unboxing and playing with videos for both the Gauntlet and Loki's Scepter coming up.
And maybe eventually I'll put out a video.
And then Drew can put out a video when
and then
he
I
has
can put out a
one.
video when I have one and I'm playing with it. Yeah, well, yes, big kids with toys.
Now, Drew, which one would you get? I was only able to get one gauntlet. I felt 2 gauntlets was ridiculous. I went Thanos.
To be on it, like I really like that red. I really like the Iron Man. And
the only reason I didn't buy Iron Man is because I have the Iron Man sippy cup one. So I'm like, I technically have an Iron Man gauntlet.
True.
I don't have a Thanos gauntlet. I'm going Thanos.
Now, does the other one do the thing with the fingers?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Iron Man does the same thing. And the same thing with all the stones. It comes with all the stones. It's the only way you can get all 5 stones without buying them separately.
Oh, okay. But yeah, the one that we have too is also right-handed, the sippy one.
Yeah, it is.
So I was like, darn it. Too bad it wasn't left-handed. Then I could get the other one and I could be like Iron Man with it. But no, but that makes sense now that I thought about that because I forgot. Yeah. So I guess maybe I would have to go Thanos with it.
That's why that was my thinking was I had to go Thanos because I had Iron Man.
Right. You already have the Iron Man one. Why be redundant with it?
Thank you to Waiting in Line with Trish. She got us those. Can't say enough about her. Go check out her channel. Waiting in Line with Trish. Or Let's Go Wait in Line with Trish.
Let's go wait in line with somebody can put the link up, Mod.
If somebody can put the link up, Ahmad, that'd be awesome. Fantastic Disneyland streamer. I better see streaming of Boba Fett and everybody. If I can't experience it live, I at least want to experience it through somebody I enjoy watching.
Absolutely. And she's wonderful. We love Trish. We love Trish.
Yes. Another thing I love is Willow. Willow
I'll tell you who doesn't love it.
Getting its own series on Disney Springs. Who doesn't love Willow?
Queen Bee. I have been working on her for years to watch the movie Willow. I'm like, you got to watch it. You got to watch this. It is just phenomenal. She's
Mad Mardigan?
Mad Mardigan, dude.
Val Kilmer as Mad Mardigan?
That is my Val Kilmer 100%
Thank you, Queen Bee.
favorite. Yes,
Trish's channel right there.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite Val Kilmer movie of all time. He plays such a slimy, smarmy guy. But love Willow. Please tell me you guys love it too, because I know I had brought it up before, and people were like, "I've never heard of it." And I'm like, "What do you mean you've never heard of Willow?"
What do you mean you've never heard of it? It's so 80s. It's so quintessential Lucas. So it got an official teaser trailer. And it's out. You can actually watch the Willow trailer now if you want to.
I'm gonna have to do that after this.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like goosebumpsy style.
Okay.
Feels very Lord of the Ringsy. Very good.
Yeah, well, dude, it is kind of Lord. It does have a Lord of the Rings vibe.
The original movie had a very Lord of the Ringsy vibe to it.
Yeah.
He is a dwarf sorcerer, Willow Ufgood. And it's 20 years after the original movie is when it's set. So it's supposed to take place 20 years later in the history of the movie. I think he's like him and one other character, Joanne Whaley, who was in the first movie as Sorsha, is coming back also. Other than that, I think it's just the two of them or the one. But so I was like, man, I need to go rewatch Willow. So that's one thing that's on my list. I need to go and rewatch Willow.
I just did about a month ago. I tried to sneak it on, and I tried to kind of get.
You tried to get her to watch it
with me, and she didn't. But I watched it, and let me tell you, for me personally,
hey, that's fine.
Fantastic.
It's kind of a culty movie.
Yeah.
Well, no, I can see how people have missed it.
But it's one of those things, Jamie, like where it's funny. Like I never watched Top Gun. Excuse me, never watched Top Gun. There's just weird, like it's weird what is brought in front of you as a child, like as a kid, like however it like makes their way into your world. You know what I mean? Like my brother watched certain movies that nobody else had heard of. You know, kids my age. Where I'm like, oh, you've never seen that? And they're like, no, where would I have seen that? You know, because
like this came out in '88. So I was 11 when that came out.
I was 7.
Okay.
But dude, instantaneously I fell in love with this movie. It's so good.
Hello,
you
Michelle.
gotta watch it, guys.
Right on time. You're right on time.
Welcome in. But no, we don't hate anybody.
We're talking about Willow.
Please watch the original. It's so good. Wow. Oh,
That's
it's so
cool image,
Lord
right?
of the Rings. It's so Lord of the Rings.
So Lord of the Rings, and it's got almost like an anime, like what's that?
Final Fantasy. Like a
Final Fantasy. The guy with the sword. I get a very Final Fantasy feel from that guy.
Yep. It's a great photo.
And dude, Warwick Davis. Just love him. He's just fantastic.
That was my first like, first time I ever saw him was on Willow, and I was like, oh my God, that guy's awesome.
No?
Well, I didn't know that it was.
I didn't know
he was an Ewok. I didn't know
that he was Wicket.
Yeah.
But for those of you guys who don't know, Warwick Davis plays Willow. Also played Wicket in Return of the Jedi,
and he was awesome.
Yeah, so good. So the girl from Falcon and the Winter Soldier is in Willow. Okay, cool.
Really? Okay. That's awesome. Yeah. Bringing some new blood into the Willow universe.
But this image was the one I pulled out of the trailer. I was just like, oh, that's awesome.
It's very like we're going on a journey and we don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like we're getting ready for this adventure. Oh,
it seems like it's going to be very adventure-y.
Yeah.
What's not adventure-y is weird dipped churros. I don't know what else to say about it. They are bringing them back to Disney Springs. So
they're going to try to compete with Sunshine Churro? Is that what they're doing?
I think they're going to be sold at Sunshine Churros.
Really?
They said they're going to be at the churro carts at Disney Springs. I thought all the churro carts at Disney Springs are Sunshine Churros.
That's what I thought. Unless there's one that's hiding.
Yeah. So for the entire run of Obi-Wan, while the series is out, you will be able to purchase lightsaber churros for $7.49 at the churro spots.
I don't think
I just think they could have done a little better with the handle thing. Like maybe make the handle like a collectible thing that like a plastic, like hilt.
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay. Well, dude, if you did that and charge $10-$12 for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, all right, cool. I get to keep the thing, whatever.
I get to keep the hilt. I'll eat a churro. Perfect.
Yeah.
But the little paper thing seems like you phoned it in.
Yeah, a little bit.
Or you can get a lightsaber eclair.
I did see that over somebody on Instagram. I think it was. I saw that.
Amaret's Patisserie. Weird name. Every time I say that, it's like it's an interesting name.
Patisserie.
It is a fancier version of lightsabers. They are eclairs filled with blue cream, topped with blue frosting, and a white chocolate lightsaber that is dyed blue to look like Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Now, here's the thing. They just say it's blue filling, not a flavor.
No.
Blue.
Yep.
And blue icing, not a flavor. Blue.
Yep. The flavor is blue.
You could have blueberry. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Or like find a way to like tie it into Obi-Wan, like Obi-Wan. I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head, but something like a little play on words or something with a flavor or something like that.
Yeah.
I gotta say I'm gonna have to pass on this one because I'm not a huge eclair person. I'm just not.
Neither am I. Eclairs are not my bag, baby.
Like I look at it and I'm like, it looks like a dry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for anybody who like loves eclair, but it looks like a dry old piece of bread.
No, blue's almost a flavor.
David, no. It is nearly a flavor. The flavor blue. But no, but it looks like an old piece of bread to me. That they were like, hey,
it's like when Disney says that something is lemon scented. It's like with lemon scented. I'm like, wait, why not just flavor it like lemon?
Yeah,
why does it only smell like lemon, not taste like lemon?
Why am I gonna smell my cupcake? You know, like.
How did you do that? How did you pull it off, making it smell like lemon without tasting like lemon? Wouldn't it have been easier?
Yeah, just to make something
just make
flavored. Or maybe they spritz it with something. Maybe they just spritz
Jill, Obi-Wan cannoli. Yeah.
Thank you. Something like that. Play on words, and then like
Johnny Neverland and Jill at the literally Johnny Neverland, Jill, and Reggie Dino, all three of them literally at the same time said Obi-Wan cannoli.
Thank you, guys. But that's what we're talking about. Get a little
Matt
creative.
H. Harmonious in person. So much better than watching it on a video, correct?
And you know what it is? You know what you miss by watching it on a video and not being there? The sound that you can feel in your chest. There's like it's all the feels, man.
There's the sound that you feel in your chest. And then if you're close enough to the edge where they shoot off the mortars, that thud is amazing. And there is a crowd vibe that happens when you watch it.
Yep.
People are dancing. People are singing, people are getting emotional, and then that rubs off on you.
Oh, yeah. Well, because you're, sorry, pardon the expression. No, but you are literally like in the moment. Like
I see what you did.
I know.
He couldn't help it.
But I couldn't help it. No, but you're in that moment with all of these people experiencing this thing that's just like, it is emotional. You know what I mean? Like it's emotional with the music and the, somebody once had said, they go, Harmonious doesn't have emotion to it. There's no like feel like the other.
And when we watched it, we look over and your wife is bawling, crying. There's no emotion.
Yeah, no emotion. I'm like, you haven't seen the show, have you?
Hey, you like how he pulled that off, right? He just kind of plugged himself there, Rick. Hello, Rick.
No, but that's
I
why
didn't see you sneak in.
No, but that's why I said pardon the expression, because I actually had to use that expression. You know?
You had to.
I had to.
Okay.
Oh, let's talk about it, dude.
We have to talk about it. So, spoiler, this is Lola. Lola is a droid from the Obi-Wan series. Secondary spoiler, I think it's been in the previews. Young Princess Leia, like child Princess Leia, is in this show. And this is her personal droid, like her toy droid friend. And it's awesome. And okay,
yeah, it is.
I want to see if anybody else other than me and Drew immediately recognized where they got the inspiration for this from.
It was we'll give you a hint. It was from a movie. Not that's all we're gonna give you. It was a movie.
Yep.
And they were inspired by it.
Inspired is a loose way to say they stole this. They straight up stole this from it.
They totally did. And Sally, I know. I want one as well. And like Jamie said right away, they are going to sell 1 billion of these. Yep.
And I think, they're smart. This was literally written in the story to sell toys.
Oh, absolutely, man. Just like cartoons are made to sell toys as well.
Some cartoons were literally made from toys that were laying around. Close.
Winner, chicken dinner. We got somebody who got it.
We do?
No, we don't.
No.
Never mind. I thought it was for a second. You're right.
No.
Close.
You're close, but no cigar.
And this is a movie also.
Maybe if you see it with the flaps up.
Yeah. But it's also a movie that might have missed some people. Like people missed Willow.
There are definitely. This is a very culty,
very 80s movie.
Yes.
A very 80s movie. And I really want to see if anybody can get this before we even tell you guys.
Before we tell, I'm just going to keep showing these images.
Yep.
So this is LOLA59. Boom.
We have a winner.
Alan Buck.
Damn.
Batteries not included. which is a movie about a bunch of old people who live in a home that's going to get destroyed, and then like little alien robots.
And they look just like this.
Look literally just like that.
Yep.
No, Rick to tell us it's not Spaceballs.
No, but I can see that being in Spaceballs, you know.
But so this is Lola. Lola is an animatronic edition of the toy from the movie. You touch the sensor and it'll activate. It does 45 different lights, sounds, and movements. 3 modes of play. You can unlock companion mode by attaching her legs, hover mode by attaching the stand, or go mode by removing them from the base and the stand. It even responds to background noises with a series of lights, sounds, and movements. So it'll like beep boop based on like things going on in the room.
Okay.
Alan Buck, it was Alan Buck's wife yelling at him that she knew what it was.
She was on it. She's like, Alan, you better get it right.
It will be available for pre-order on June 1st, so 6/1. I guess they're already out at 1 p.m. and it's $38.99. That is not bad.
Well, honestly, that really isn't bad because you remember when they came out with oh my gosh, why am I spacing it, dude? The little remote
BB-8s?
control BB-8s.
I have it on my shelf. BB-8, yeah, I have it on my shelf.
Yeah, I know. My son still has the one that we bought. And those were like, at one point, I think it was like $300 online.
Yeah, there were some big ones at $300, and then they went to like there were some smaller ones at $129. I got mine when it went on like clearance sale for $50.
Yeah.
And it's like I have like a little wristwatch that I can wear to control him.
Nice.
And like, it's pretty cool. I haven't used it. It just sits on my shelf. I don't know. Does Disney own batteries not included? Because I think it was like an Amblin? Who made batteries not included?
That's a good question. I don't even know. But I'll tell you, it's a fantastic movie. If you've never seen it, it's very 80s. Understand that. But it is a very, it made me cry as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up made me cry, man. But it's just such a great movie. Such a nice movie.
All right, let me see. Batteries. Not
included.
It
was Jessica Tandy, I think, is the elderly woman in it. Jessica Tandy.
Yes, I think it is Jessica Tandy.
Yeah, Jessica Tandy. She's awesome.
It has Hume Cronin. Nobody else I think you're going to know. It's basically Jessica Tandy's who you'd know.
Yeah.
1987 movie from... Oh my God. Did you know that the screenplay was written by Brad Bird?
No.
Do you know who Brad Bird is?
No.
That's like the Pixar guy. I think what? Incredibles? I think.
No, really?
Unless it's a different Brad Bird. Let me click on Brad Bird. Yeah.
You know why? Bird.
Iron Giant, The Incredibles, Ratatouille.
Oh.
That guy wrote the screenplay.
What?
Screenplay. It is an Amblin Entertainment, so it's E.T.
Oh, you were right on that. Okay.
And it's Universal owns it.
Oh.
So they're totally stealing a little Universal magic on this one.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I wonder how Universal feels about that. They're like,
I mean, that is straight stolen from batteries not included.
Can you bring up an image of batteries?
I'm gonna try to. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm looking it up.
I was born in the mid 80s, so I missed a lot of the 80s movies. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you can just accept 80s movies for what they are, because like when you grow up in it, you see it and you don't it doesn't really have like an 80s look. Like it does, but it doesn't. Like, you know, if I watch a movie from the 60s, you know what I mean? It's different than somebody that was watching them in the 60s that goes back and watches them. But you have to watch Willow and Batteries Not Included, man. I can't tell you how good those movies are.
I did find it. All right.
Hey, look at it. It's Lola.
It's Lola. I mean,
Wow. Yep. Oh, dude, and I wonder where those are right now.
Oh, that'd be awesome to find the actual robots.
That is so adorable.
That is a pretty close the spitting image on the left there.
Yeah, yeah.
Of minus the eyes.
Yep.
So let me see, share. So that was that one. I wish I could put them up side by side, but I can't. And then there's Lola. I mean, that's pretty darn close.
Yeah.
That's the one that really got me with the legs.
Yeah, yeah, with the little legs, dude. The little legs. Dude. Yeah. I wonder who came up with that idea. They were like, hey, you know that movie Batteries Not Included? Nobody remembers that movie.
From that.
Nobody remembers that. Well, and look what Disney did with Wall-E. He looks a little familiar too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Short Circuit.
A little bit with the gear
Circuit.
tracks.
Yeah, little Johnny Five there. Jill Watchbit, thank you so much for coming in.
Yes, thank you for stopping in. We got new merch also coming to Galaxy's Edge. Now, I don't know if this is only Disneyland because it was announced for Disneyland.
Probably was. Probably is.
But I know you can get this one on Shop Disney. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. It's one of the new lightsabers they're going to sell at Doc Ondar's. I would assume they'll sell this at both because they want to make money with the merch.
Yeah, well, if it has to do with them selling something, they usually like to spread that right out.
It went for pre-order on May 31st, and it was immediately sold out online. Immediately. And then...
So good luck getting your hands on one.
This is the one I want. That's a little small.
Enhance.
All right, let's zoom to fit. There we go. The one on the right, that is Darth Sidious, a.k.a. the Emperor. It's lightsaber.
Dude.
That's awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
And it is going to be the very first one they've made with a rechargeable battery. One of the worst things about the lightsabers you can purchase is they take 3 AA batteries and they're a pain in the butt to switch out. And if you store them with the batteries in them, it kills the batteries.
Well, it deteriorates too, dude.
I know, it kills the batteries. And then it'll do like the little gelling thing and whatnot. So you really can't store them with the batteries in them. But this one has like a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which is meant to be done that way.
Yeah, which
this is the very first one that they've done that way. So can I buy the woman? I think there's a lot of issues with that Raging Dino.
Yeah, none of this is for us to sell anyway, you know.
No. But yeah, Emperor Palpatine's that's one I really
what do we get? What do we get
collection.
for a price on that?
They did not say. Most of the Legacy series blades are about $120.
Okay, that's
so I would assume that's probably right around $120.
Okay.
And then they don't come with a blade. You have to buy the blade separately for I think $40.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not horrible.
If you're a Star Wars fan. For other people, they're like, you're crazy.
And now you've got these guys, a little plush and a little Gorgie. I think is what it's Gorg plush. So you've got a Theri plush or a Gorgie plush. And those just look awesome.
Those are super cute.
They are, aren't they? I mean,
but you need to enhance it.
There are no prices on these either, unfortunately. I feel like they need to be
3 times bigger than this.
Yeah.
We haven't used that tonight. We haven't
used that one tonight because it didn't load.
We haven't used that one.
All right, here we go. There we go. I'm enhancing. Boom.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I like the frog, man.
Yeah, no, the frog one's very.
The frog one is very awesome.
His eyes look
like
awesome.
that's you see him like it's the beginning shot of the movie. Like you see him on the side there. That one is definitely, I like that one. The plushy one, meh, it would look great on my shelf.
Yeah, the plushy one, it's okay, but it looks a little messy.
Now this one, I'm gonna do some couch time for.
Oh my! Are you serious, dude?
Yeah. That is the Camtano case.
It's the ice cream maker.
It is the Wilro Hood ice cream maker from Empire Strikes Back. Backstory on this: they were like just handing things to people on the set, and they're like, "Run away!" And then so this one guy in an orange jumpsuit is running with this, and what it actually was George Lucas's ice cream maker.
That he has on set for some reason.
And the guy uncredited in the movie, people have named him Wilro Hood somehow, and it's become canon. And then the Mandalorian goes ahead and makes this thing a safe. And they show Mando storing his best car in it. And like, so this one is super cool. Like the switches is a code. So you can program it to like, you have to hit it in a certain series or it won't open. Yeah.
Dude.
And if you hit the sequence, then it'll open. I don't care how much this is.
Yeah, I'm going to put my magic bands in there, dude.
I don't care how much this is. I need this in my life.
Jamie's literally going to be living in his car.
I have actually like contemplated buying a vintage ice cream maker on eBay of that style to make myself one of these.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's cooler than that.
And you can just buy it ready to go. You don't even have to doctor it up.
And it's cooler because it actually opens up and does what it does in the show.
Oh, right.
Because the ice cream maker is just literally going to be an ice cream maker that you paint the right color and put some switches on.
True. And it'll probably cost you probably the same amount.
Or more. Because like those ice cream makers are really hard to come by because people do what I want it to do to them. Mm-hmm. So they've become very expensive and very hard to get.
$500 for one.
Yeah, for a little it doesn't even work. It doesn't even work as an ice cream maker.
Yeah. You're gonna do nothing but just have it sitting like a paperweight.
Yeah. But I 100% need that in my life.
Yeah, I do too. And you know what the good angle is with this? You'd be like, listen, if we have things that we need to keep safe,
who's going to look in there? Nobody's going to know.
Who's going to look in there? Nobody, except for other Star Wars fans. But what are they doing in your house? And anyway?
They're going to be selling the different currencies from the shows. So there's calamari flan you can purchase. You can purchase little Republic credits. You can purchase the different types of money they've referred to on the series to put inside your case.
That is awesome, dude.
And once again, they are doing a vote for the next lightsaber. I don't know. I think I would probably go with.
I'd go bottom left.
I'd go bottom right. The Caleb Doom, Kanan Jarrus from Bad Batch.
Okay.
That'd be the one I'd go with. I like that one the most. You got 2 from Attack of the Clones. You've got 2 from Clone Wars and 2 from Bad Batch. I'd like to see something from Bad Batch just because I love that series so much.
And maybe yeah. I think so too. Yeah.
So
like to integrate into.
Yeah. On the Disney Parks website, there's a link to vote for these. I'll try and see if I can. I couldn't find the link. Once again, I'm terrible with that. Last time it was like right in the middle of the page. You could just see it. So if somebody else is smart enough to find the link for this, you get to vote on it. The last time it was the guy from the video game one, which I'd never played Jedi Fallen Order ever in my life, so I didn't have any link to that at all.
No, I didn't either. I'm not a huge video game guy.
We get to vote on the next. is buy an annual pass at Disneyland. Disney has suspended all Magic Key purchases. And I think it is definitely due to the lawsuit that a bunch of Magic Key holders sued Disney over. So they sued them saying, you sold us this Magic Key Platinum or whatever it was pass, and you said it had no blackout dates. But yet you're restricting park access with the reservation system, even though the park is not at capacity. You are only allowing a certain amount of Magic Key people to go in for that day, and the park's not at capacity. So in effect, I do have blackout dates because you're not letting me go in, even though the park's not full.
I can't blame him for that, man.
That's tough. Now, it's different here in Orlando because we have 4 parks.
Right.
So
spread it out.
To have no parks available to you at all is not as common as it happens apparently a lot over in California, where you just cannot get a reservation because there's only 2 parks.
Can you imagine?
So they did like
paying, whatever you're paying.
And they're paying like $2,000 at least, 2 something or plus more. So like a group of them got together and did like a class action lawsuit against Disney, and a judge allowed it. So it's moved on to the stages of like, litigation or whatever. So Disney basically said, okay, fine. You don't get Magic. You don't get annual passes. Now they're going to allow them to renew if they want, but they're not selling any more of them. People are thinking that they are going to come out with another version of annual pass for them, which either is more money and literally won't have annual passes, blackout dates, or will be marketed differently to say blackout dates will happen or something.
Or like you're not guaranteed entry.
Well, that's the funny thing is they knew that when they bought them, they were told that there was a reservation system. There had to be park reservations available. Right. But I can see where, okay, yeah, you told me that like they told us here. But honestly, the reservation system really hasn't ruined my life as an annual pass holder here in Orlando. There are some days where I wanted to go to a park and I can't. Or I'll have to go to a different park and then park hop over.
Right.
But I've heard it's been pretty bad for them over on the West Coast, where literally the whole month you can't go because there's no park reservations.
That's when and that's when you start getting really upset too, because you're like, wait a minute, you're taking my money. You're not cutting me a deal when I'm like, you know what I mean? Like when I'm not able to go.
And insult to injury, the park's not at capacity.
Right. And that too, when you're like, there's space in there for me to go, and you're saying, no, you can't come in.
Right.
That's
so
tough.
I can definitely see both sides of the argument. I can see the annual pass holders being like, look, okay, yes, we knew it was up front, this was going to happen, but it wasn't going to be like this. This is too much. And I can see Disney saying, no, terms of service say there has to be a reservation available. If there's no reservation available, then you can't go. Like they're like, you knew what you signed up for versus, yeah, we did, but we didn't know it was going to be like this.
Yeah, it's a lot worse than anticipated, which I honestly, I would probably do the same thing, man. If you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to be dishing out.
100%, Rick. I agree. If it's, park's not at capacity, they should let you in. And I think they're trying to say like, okay, yeah, park's not at capacity at 9 a.m., but we have more ticket holders we want to sell and come in. So we're reserving that space for them to come in. But yeah, it's a weak argument.
Yeah, but then you're like, so I already gave you my money. You're already taking my money. You're taking my money. You already have it, but you're pushing me out so you can get this next person's money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not right. That's not right, dude.
I don't like it.
It's like I agree with the pass holders. No, but you're treating the pass holders like they're not as important. Second class citizens, which is ridiculous because you're like, you realize, and I said this before too, Disney when nobody was going to the parks, who was keeping their, you know what I mean? It was the pass holders that were like myself, like you know, where it's like, we're the ones that are still paying.
You couldn't travel. Travel wasn't allowed. It had to
be
be pass holders or, locals. And
right.
It was pass holders. We were the ones in the parks keeping them afloat when this whole thing was going tank apocalypse style.
And they're just like, we don't care. We don't care about you.
So yeah, I'm on pass holder side on this one.
I would have to agree. Me too. Love Disney, man, but you got to treat people right, dude.
Yep. And then in our final bit of news, it was in the thumbnail. The thumbnail said we had, I think it was like lightsabers or bounty hunters, snacks, Nick Cage.
And Nick Cage. Of course you have to have Nick Cage.
And we have to have Nick Cage because I said it was going to be in there. Apparently, so they are doing a National Treasure TV show, which is separate from the Nick Cage National Treasure stuff. It's like same universe, but not these characters.
Okay.
But Nick Cage is kind of on like a little hot streak. He had some weird truffle pig horror movie. Very weird movie called Pig.
Okay, I never even heard of it.
Oh,
dude.
You want weird?
No.
Think of John Wick, right? John Wick, like John Wick goes on a rampage because somebody killed his dog.
Yeah. His dog stepped on a bee. Sorry, I had to.
So Nicolas Cage is a truffle pig farmer, and someone takes his truffle pig.
Ooh,
and he goes nuts.
Can't have that, dude.
This is the whole thing. It's very weird, horror-y, kind of very, very weird.
Is it it seems like a movie that would be very odd for Nick Cage to be involved.
But apparently he's awesome in it. Apparently he's awesome in it.
Okay.
He's got prosthetics and stuff. It doesn't really look 100% like Nick Cage. It's weird. Okay. And then he's got the Nick Cage as Nick Cage from the 90s Nick Cage movie.
Right.
Which it just looks amazing. It's The Mandalorian and Nick Cage. It's Pedro Pascal and Nick Cage doing Nick Cage from Face Off.
Right.
Like it looks nuts. And it's got Neil Patrick Harris in it. I can't see how that movie goes wrong.
No.
If
you got Neil Patrick Harris in it, I mean, come on.
So this is National Treasure, Rick DeChels. The one on screen is National Treasure. And supposedly Jerry Bruckheimer, who is the producer, director of the National Treasure movies, did a Reddit Ask Me Anything thread. And somebody asked him about, hey, is there the possibility of another National Treasure movie with Nick Cage? And his answer was, absolutely. I love Nicholas. He's a brilliant actor, and we are currently working on a script for National Treasure. I love these movies.
Wow.
They are fun. Dude. They are campy. They have Nick Cage. He steals.
You just have to start with they have Nick Cage. They have Nick Cage.
He steals the Declaration of Independence. I mean, it's just fun movie. And apparently there's a new one coming out. Hopefully they're working on it because Nick Cage is having a little bit of a revival going on because he hit a tough spot.
Yeah, he did.
He hit a tough spot because he's weird. He's a weird dude. He paid like I think $32 million for a dinosaur skull.
Yeah. He does weird stuff. Yeah. He really is. But aren't we all? We're all weird in our own way.
We are.
But he took that and
all things Rianne loves these movies too. They are great movies. The National Treasures movies are great movies.
I still love Con Air, but that's just me.
Oh, put the bunny in the box.
Put the bunny in the box.
In the box. Like it was like a weird accent he was trying to do.
Like, he didn't talk like that really through the movie until that scene.
And the best part is so for the thumbnail, when I was like, what Nicolas Cage am I putting in the thumbnail? I had to use long-haired Nick Cage.
Oh yeah, no, dude, he looks the best with long hair, dude. He really does.
Yeah,
long-haired Nick. You guys know
long-haired Nick. I don't know. Is he related to the Coppola family? I don't know.
I don't know these things.
Cage? I don't know. Hold on,
I don't know these things.
Cage.
Maybe.
Coppola.
I'm gonna guess yes.
Nick Cage. Oh, he is Francis Ford Coppola's He is one of the Coppolas. That's his actual real name. His name was Nicholas Kim Coppola. He was born into the Coppola family.
I thought you were going to say born in a cage. That makes sense.
Nice. I don't know if his parents was one of them, but he's in that family. To August Coppola, a professor of literature, and Joy Volschlang, a dancer and choreographer. Interesting.
Of course.
He is the nephew of Francis Ford Coppola.
That's what I said. I said nephew. I guessed that.
His cousins, uncles, sisters,
college
brothers, roommate.
College roommate.
Yes. Spaceball reference.
I was just going to say, we're just talking about
multiple Spaceball references
yes.
in the show tonight. I'm loving it.
Spaceballing it up. Spaceballing it
up. Oh,
up.
yeah.
And he did get Johnny Depp into acting. Yes, he did.
He did. Now,
don't start yawning.
I'm still stewing about Boba Fett.
Oh.
Fennec Shand, the Mandalorian, and Grogu not coming here. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the, haha, we were kidding, they're coming.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
I don't think it's coming. I want it to be. I want that to happen. And you know what's
I need that to happen.
I've only gotten a picture with Boba Fett one time, dude, because he doesn't do the photos. It's just if you happen to be around, he'll pick you if he wants to get a picture with you.
Okay.
And we happen to actually be in the area. That was the only other time, and I'm like,
was that when they were doing the Star Wars show and he was in that?
I think it might even have, was it before that? Might have been during that. It was maybe 2017, I think.
Interesting. The other one I really want to get a picture with is Darth Maul. They brought him out. They had him during that show, and I have heard he has made appearances during the Run Disney Star Wars 5Ks.
Okay. Well, maybe we need to start running the 5K.
And that would probably be the only thing that would get me to do a 5K.
Yeah. I'd walk it.
No, I would. I would walk it till I got to him.
Yeah. And be like, I'm good.
I'm good now. Thanks, guys.
I don't need my medallion. I just need my photo.
I need my photo with Darth, and I'm good.
We're going to look into that. But doesn't it cost a lot of money to get in those?
Oh, it's like $130 or something. It's not cheap.
No. Nope.
No, I can't run a 5K. I would not be able to. 100%.
No. I could about 20
years ago. Only does distance running. I don't know. I don't know if he has the legs for it. Ah!
Yeah!
Because they cut his legs off.
Dude, look at... spoiler alert. Wow, that was a good one.
I know. We haven't planned our 100th episode special. We have two more.
Is this 98? This is 98,
This is 98.
We've done 98 shows, everybody.
99 next week, and then 100 the one after that. But I think I'm not going to be able to do... Oh, no, I think I am back on Wednesday. Yeah. We're going this weekend to a beach resort over in Clearwater.
Well, aren't you fancy?
Yes, it is my wedding anniversary and my kiddo's early birthday because we couldn't get around her birthday. Her birthday is around the 4th of July. And we couldn't get a hotel then. So we're going early because she just wants to go to hotels. That's what she loves to do. She likes to just be in a hotel and go to the beach. So that's what we're doing.
That's awesome, dude.
Where are you going, Queen?
Well, we are leaving to go to Maine for a little bit.
When?
15th of June, 16th of June.
Okay.
15th or 16th. It's gonna be a rough one though, because the night before our flight, I'm bringing our oldest to go see Coldplay.
Ooh.
And then we have to be at the airport at 4 a.m.
Okay. June 15th is a Wednesday.
Okay.
So that's not going to happen.
That is not going to happen. And that will be okay. What's the date today?
I think I will be home. We check out on Wednesday of next week, the 8th. So I should be available hopefully for the show. Don't know how well prepped it'll be, but
if we need to, and if we have to rearrange things like we did tonight,
maybe we'll be on Thursday next week. Who knows?
So be it.
Yeah. So, and then if you're gone the 15th through,
I think we're gone for a week and a half.
Okay.
Look at us sorting out what we're going to do.
I know. We're doing this live. Isn't it interesting to you guys, right? So depending on if Drew can do shows from Maine, I don't know, might be a possibility. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at.
The 100th show will either be somewhere on the 15th, 22nd, 29th, 30th, somewhere in that range, end of the month.
Somewhere around there. Not so much here or there.
Yeah, but there or here, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, 100. That is actually mind-blowing. I remember
that's a lot.
I remember our first
show.
I remember our first show. I remember getting prepped. Me and Jamie had no idea what we were doing because it was really the first live anything I think that either one of us had done. We'd never done.
None of us had done a live stream, nothing. We had no clue about any of this.
Nope. Had no idea.
Look at us now.
I know. Look at us now. We're still mediocre, but hey.
We still don't know what we're doing. Mr. Drew.
We have fun. Yes, sir.
What do you got coming up, buddy?
We have a live stream coming up tomorrow morning.
From?
I have no idea yet because we're still trying to see if we can get reservations. Because right now, speaking of reservations, there is none for any of the parks tomorrow. So we're going to try to see what we can do. If we can't get one, we might do Universal, or we might do Disney Springs, or we might do
get a bubble waffle. Bubble waffles are good.
Might have to do that. So, but stay tuned. Probably 8:30-ish, 8:39, and then Sunday we'll be back at Magic Kingdom.
For 100, we're gonna have to bring out all the guns. I don't know about spiders, but there will be some sort of hot sauce challenge.
Yes.
There will be some sort of acting. We have not done the acting in a long time.
Yep.
It'll
be an acting spectacular. It'll be an acting. I think we should probably we'll talk about it, but I think a couple things. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's 100.
It's a big deal. It's 100, which is insane.
So there will be some specialness, maybe some special guests.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what? I like where your head's at, Jamie. I like where your head's at. We might have to, Yeah, we'll have some special guests. So yeah. What do you have now? What do you have coming up?
I don't know if I'll be in any parks anytime soon. I have the kiddo is on summer break, which makes it very difficult for me any time during, like I used to be able to drop her off at school, go do something. But now she's just with me, and taking a 7-year-old to the parks by myself, I don't trust myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust you either.
I wouldn't trust me either. So I don't know what's going on in the parks. Hopefully we'll get into there. But like this weekend, we got stuff going on. We're checking into a hotel. So I don't know if we'll go to Disney this weekend. But you can stay tuned for more merch stuff because I will be doing my unboxing and setup of the Loki scepter.
Oh, that's right.
I will be doing the Iron Gauntlet, or not the Iron, the Thanos' Gauntlet with the Infinity Stones and all that kind of stuff. And I got a bunch of stuff here that I could show off. So I'll have Disney content. I just don't know it. Maybe I'll make it back to the outlets, which have been a lot better lately.
No,
holy cow, have they gotten better?
Yeah, thank goodness. Even the time that we went, when I went and got the Chewy satchel,
the Chewy bag. I got some awesome planters. The little Jared Moriyama planters. I got the Mad Hatter one, not Mad Hatter, the White Rabbit and Dumbo for $10.
Yeah. Right. Yep. Stuff you actually would want, though. Deal. Stuff you'd actually want, though. You know what I mean?
Oh God, no. I will jump off a bridge before I eat chestnuts again. Oh, those are horrible. I would eat a spider before I eat a chestnut.
I'm telling you, I honestly would. Give me a spider all day long. Those chestnuts were gross.
Hello, Teenage Summers. You're here just in time for us to say goodbye. But
I know it's weird
because
it's a Thursday.
Sometime in the future for the 99th show and then the 100th show. We will try to figure out a schedule for it. We will try to post it up on the community page of this channel. Make sure you are subscribed. hit the notification bell. Make sure you tell other people to subscribe because we'd love to get to that 1,000. We're still not there yet.
Yep, we're working on it though. We're working on it. But and also
that Star Wars
we would love to
backpack.
have.
Go ahead. That Star Wars backpack
No.
came from Disney Springs World of Disney.
And you need to rock that thing. Do not return it. You need to rock it. I was gonna say, if anybody, might want to maybe be a guest on the show for the 100th, maybe message us or leave a comment.
You can message us, leave a comment. You can message us on Instagram. You can send us emails, dadgotparks@gmail.com, drewinthemoment@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We have another one for the show, Two Idiots
on
Tangents. At gmail.com, but do
there's
one
so
of
many
ours.
things.
Somewhere.
Let us
smoke
know.
signals, something. Let us know.
So we can basically.
We'd love to have some guests on from some people. It's really easy. You just need a webcam and a browser, and you click on the linkity link, and you're in. Real simple.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Yes. So that's it. Thank you for watching, Drew.
Yeah.
What happens to be the only way to live?
The only way, Jamie, is to be in the moment. And this guy, not going to do an outro.
That wasn't an outro.
No,
that wasn't.
And
no.
that isn't either. Or this.
Yeah. And I think for the 100th show, it needs to be
3 times bigger than this.
Yeah, I think so.
I agree.
All right.
I agree.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.